Good morning. Today is Monday, November 18th. Now, we had a few things over the weekend. One of the most significant we had was the moon conjuncting with the North Node. Okay, so that would be about being emotional. Conjuncting with the North Node would mean that you're in harmony with what is happening, what is going to happen, or you're in harmony with your emotions. Okay, a lot of you guys have been experiencing setbacks. No surprise, Mercury is in retrograde. But a lot of you might have been feeling stuck for a little while. Without giving away things that have happened to me over the weekend, I'm just going to say that breathe, sit tight, and know that things are moving along for your greatest good. Okay, so today the moon in Leo, that is healthy self-esteem. It's playful, vibrant, creative, fun-loving, dignified. And the thing is, the healthy self-esteem with Leo, it's doing the thing that is best for you. It's a lot of love. Leo is also the fifth house, so women and children and having fun. Okay, so numbers for the day are 18 and 23. So 18 is a number of healing. It's having confidence in your own power, not quite feeling empowered yet. But once you begin to have confidence in your own power, then it becomes feeling empowered. Okay, so we're taking the first steps, the baby steps, doing things that are right for you, doing things that resonate. What is going on with, oh, my computer's going a little kooky here. Some of you guys may be waiting for something to end, or you may be resting peacefully, trying your best to come from a place of love and integrity, because 18 also equals 9. Okay, 9 can be unconditional love. It could be endings. It could be compassion and forgiveness. But we will see. This moon can be kind of tough. Oh boy. So the second number we have is 23. Okay, so that is about balancing ideas, balancing moves, communication that puts things right. Okay, so it almost feels like one of two things can happen. Either somebody's going to contact you and make things right. They're going to heal the boundaries. I have a feeling there's like this wall building between some people, especially in partnerships and relationships. With the moon in Leo, it can go one of two ways. Now, either they can suck it up and do the right thing, or they can come across as angry, self-indulgent, conceited, overbearing. They could possibly bully you. Okay, they could be jealous and possessive and overbearing. Oh, and on the I want to say positive, not positive side, somewhere in the middle, we have loving luxury. Okay, so watch your money. Watch your money. Try not to spend too much, even though you want. Also, too, with tracking the moon, let's see, let me pull out my paperwork here. 23 also equals 5, so that's about gifts, surprises, and changes. It's also about boundaries, where you stand, borders, and walls. I just heard line in the sand. Yeah, so definitely about personal boundaries when dealing with somebody else, doing things in a way that feels the best. Okay, so moon in Leo, we've got burns, sunburns, flash fires, heroes, first responders, representatives, ego, alive, Florida, cocaine, I like saying that word, bright lights, yellow, royalty and privilege, acknowledgement, shoot, don't shoot, take a picture, don't take a picture, strike a pose, I always feel like somebody's watching me, look at me, don't look at me. Bullying, so there's a double up on the bullying, egotistical issues. Okay, so some could be shameless, some could be shameful. They kind of chalk up to the same thing. if this is in the negative. This is also a time for cheaters, okay? With Venus in Sagittarius, it is a very real possibility that your partner can cheat on you, or somebody is going to try and cheat you into or out of something. We also have bird of paradise slash bird of prey. Okay, so it's kind of like, I want to say possession, like they want to own you, they want to possess you, they want to do to you. So hopefully, hopefully nobody has any hard angles to this transit, because honestly, that doesn't sound all that great. Now, I haven't been doing the horoscopes, and you know, I'm not a certified astrologer, and frankly I don't get paid for it, but I do want to warn you. I did see something tomorrow. I did do as far as tomorrow. Let me take another look and see if I have any other big transits, and I guess I'll get to that tomorrow. I haven't even done the horoscope yet. 2 T-squares at the end of the week, exiting through Venus conjunct Jupiter in Sagittarius and the moon in Libra. So there could be something wrapping up here, because we got a 10-10-10 at the end of the week. And as of tomorrow, we have the Venus in Sagittarius squaring Black Moon in Pisces at 22-22. Okay, guys, so that's 22-22. This will affect the twin flames relationship, and the only reason I'm telling you about it today is because energy extends out. So this could be happening. This could have been happening already. This could be happening right now, or it's about to happen. There is a period of time. Venus doesn't move all that fast. It is one of the personal planets, but it's one of the slower. So this almost feels like a week where there could be an issue. So if you're fighting with somebody, there is a huge possibility that they will cheat. There's a good possibility that they could throw something away. And what's happening is Venus and the Black Moon, there's a major rebalancing in your life. Somebody, it's arrivals and departures, okay? So somebody could leave your life, a partner, okay? Whether it's in love, relationship, work, okay? Your value system is being overhauled by events. You're being cleaned out, detoxed. It is still Scorpio season, okay? So everything that you haven't talked about, everything that you hadn't wanted to talk about, it's coming up. The thing is, a lot of you, these, God, what was I saying? With the Sun in Scorpio and that full moon in Taurus, it's all the hidden things that are working against you are being lit up. They are coming into the light. And then Venus comes along and has friction with Black Moon, meaning this doesn't belong, okay? So which one of these things just doesn't belong here? 4 of these things. Something like 3 of these things are kind of the same. So it's, you know, guessing the odd man out. What doesn't belong anymore? What is not in sync? What is not your highest and best good? Okay? You are being encouraged to align with what is best for you. And sometimes, you know, there's going to be relationships ending because they don't serve the highest and best of the individuals involved, okay? And the thing is, it's not to, these people are leaving your life, not for you to slide someone else in, but to experience new ones, a new karmic situation. This is because whatever was existing in your previous relationship does not suit you, okay? So that person is on their way out, as that habit is on their way out. And yes, I know it hurts. Yes, I know it's very, very sad. We all have to go through the dark in order to get to the light. And sometimes things have to come to an end because you're not brave enough to do something about it. A lot of time we let our partners, we give them a lot of allowances. And then when they disappoint us, well, what are you going to do? I mean, you said no. You've asserted your boundaries. And when they stomp all over them, well, you've got to do something. Either that, or you just stay where you are and you experience the same karmic lesson that you had in your last relationship. Okay, so we're being encouraged to leave the past behind. It could also be a time where you come together, because there's always an opposite. There's always a positive and a negative side. But, you know, a couple of things could happen with a couple of small details along the way. They could actually take a look at their relationship and relationships of the past and how they've treated others. So there's definitely, there's definitely an issue here. Okay, so sorry, I didn't mean to say, I did mean to say that. I'm just going to tell you guys, Emperor and the King of Cups are reversed. So literally somebody's losing their shit because it's like they're freaking out or they're throwing a fit. Because King of Cups reversed, when I see that, that's, for me, that's usually crying or throwing a fit in, I want to say, what is it, cascading and escalating. Anyways, during this time, with that particular transit, it will cause relationship issues, and people who are not getting along, the reasons why they're not getting along will come out. Okay, and it's up to you to fall in line, to fall in alignment. Okay, so first number, oh, look at that. The numbers of the day are 18 and 23, and here's 18 and 23. I hadn't even looked at the cards yet. Okay, so there's some healing. You may be feeling slightly powerless, or you may have taken away your energy from someone or something. You know this is not good. That's what I'm getting off of these two cards. We got 9 and we got 5. So there has to be an end to some kind of boundary or stipulation here. With child, it's the feeling of being helpless, being powerless, needing healing on a deep-rooted emotional level. Okay, the 23 is courthouse. So this is like the bottom line, where you stand. Courthouse, when I see this, it's usually about some kind of paperwork, signing something, filing something, re-signing something, or resigning to something. So some of you guys are out here on my own. Okay, so some of you guys are resigning to the fact that you are out here on your own. So some of you guys have had to take the lonely path. We also have 9 of Pentacles here. When we get 9 of Pentacles, that's abundance. It's also about being single. Okay, so some of you guys may have had to have me time or private time for self-care. It feels like self-care. You've recognized that, well, whatever the situation was, either you recognized that you needed self-care and then you actually had the opportunity to do it, to stop wasting energy on things that don't concern you anymore, not to spin, to stop wasting your energy and having so much energy spread out in a lot of places. The only way you're going to be able to take care of yourself is to reserve your energy for things that concern you. And I don't mean that in a mean way or a selfish way, but obviously you need to take care of yourself. Okay, so there's this period of having to rest, recover, retreat. Queen of Hearts reverse. You are dead set. I'm busy. I need to take care of myself. I need to recharge and I need to heal. There is nothing you can say. So it's kind of like love loss. So some of you guys may be having a break from your relationship. Want to get away, want to get away, get away. Yeah, some of you guys had to walk away from something in order to serve your highest good. Mentor of Cups, King of Cups, and the Emperor. So this is a lesson. This is definitely a lesson. When we have any mentor, it is a lesson. It's a relationship between a student and a teacher. So learning about receptivity and reflectiveness. This is the one, okay, with the Emperor and the King of Cups, there's definite controlling. They want to control you. They want to own you. It's almost like they want to possess you. But see, the thing is, when we have the Mentor of Cups, somebody is learning that you don't own me. You don't own me. So somebody left because their partner was too controlling. Okay, and that's part of the lesson. You don't own me. You don't control me. Okay, so there could have been, big truck, I want to say it could have been an all-out battle, but it looks like it was clean and simple and quick. I don't want to hear your shit. I need to rest. I'm going home for some self-care. Okay, so in the meantime, poverty, number 37. It is about barely being able to meet your basic needs. It doesn't matter, because this is about material things. Okay? When you have to love yourself, sometimes you just gotta go. And it looks like this person went despite not having anything, but they're kind of over it. Poverty is number 37. Okay, so that's about traveling from the partner, traveling to the partner, communicating to the partner, or it could be, you know, okay, now I'm seeing Weird Al. I'd rather crawl naked through shards of glass than to spend one more minute with you. Okay, yeah, that's cracking me up. That's basically it. I'm not dealing with your shit. I'm fucking out of here. Even though it seems I have nothing, I have way more when you're not controlling me. So there's a control issue here, and somebody was willing to walk out because it just wasn't, somebody wasn't compromising. Then the very last card, main female. So this is the main female, the divine feminine that had to walk out, or the divine feminine energy, that had to get away in order to take care of herself. Oh. So, you know, yeah, and it wasn't out of revenge. It wasn't to teach anybody a lesson. It's basically, this is what I have to do. This is what is good for me. If you're not letting me do what is good for me. So, somebody wasn't respecting boundaries. I don't know why they're bringing me to the number of the Temperance card. Temperance is usually about balancing, blending. It's compromising. It's meeting in the middle. It's also a medium. But they were bringing my eyes to the numbers. You know, it's a 14, which equals another 5. So when we get 5, that's boundaries. So basically somebody disrespected your boundaries and they made it clear. So basically you had to leave. You had to leave because it was bullshit. Okay, you would rather be sleeping in a dumpster naked after you crawled through shards of glass than spend one more minute with you. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. But yeah, they're making me look at the 14. So they did not respect your boundaries. And on top of that, they're supposed to be your partner. So there's this vindictiveness of them getting back at you. They're not helping you at all. So it kind of feels like the Trump situation. I'm not going to help you unless you do this for me, which is blackmail, emotional blackmail. So there may be an instance of emotional blackmail coming up with King of Cups and Emperor reverse. This person may be drunk when they do it, or they may be high. They're definitely not clear. They may already have been an alcoholic. Look at this. So this person is a controller. The King of Cups is usually the card of the alcoholic, okay? When it comes out with 10 of Cups, it's a major, major problem. But this person has control issues. Emperor and King of Cups. So we got the guy who sits in the chair, either constantly doing the drugs or constantly drinking. Yeah, you know the type. Trying to take power from others because they have no power over themselves because of their addiction. So they try to take power from others. Ooh, okay. We'll turn that card back around. I'll get to it in a second. Ooh, ouch. Okay, so Justice, Four of Wands, and the World. So for a lot of you guys, you've been wanting to come home. Okay, for a lot of you guys, justice, diplomacy, balance on the home. The thing is, even though you have nothing, you're a pretty fair person. It looks like, with the World card over here, 11-11, Justice 11, Four of Wands 11-11, and then 21 the World. Everything will come together for you when it is time. You've got a lot of friends, and at this time you're going to have to rely on others because you have nothing. For some of you guys, you may be relying on a Libra, or you are a Libra, or your best friend is a Libra, and they're stepping up. Now it could be Sun, Moon, and Rising. It doesn't have to be just the Sun sign I'm talking about. And I didn't mention Temperance here, that would be Sagittarius, and Emperor here, that would be Aries. So Justice, Four of Wands, and the World. I want to go home. I'm finally home. So somebody here got some justice here. They finally got to go home. They needed to sanctuary. They need it for the solace. When they stepped into their house, there was this overwhelming sense of peace, like, okay, I have touched base, I have touched down, I have just landed again. And because this is exactly what you're supposed to do, you're going to find that people step up, and all of a sudden, even though you initially started with nothing, people are rallying to your aid, your friends, your supporters. The ones who know that you are justified in your actions. They'll probably be coming to your, wow, okay, you know what, you guys could be having a get-together party, I want to say. And then death, Scorpio, the end, changes, transforming the negative into positive. So these are like, this can be women and dependents and animals. So it's kind of like the main female is depending on the best friend, the children, to help her bring things together, to change things. This is Scorpio season, so it's not a surprise that we end with the Death card. The thing about Scorpio is we have that power to take the negative, and destroy it from the deepest recesses. So there is somebody that is exiting a relationship, or a toxic part of the relationship is coming to an end. Good job, female. You know what? I'm behind you. I support you. Yes, it's scared to walk out, but you've been chained. You've been trained. You've been controlled. Somebody's been taking your power for a long time, so it's time to change that, okay? You've got support. You've got people supporting you. They will come to your aid. So let's clarify everything. Let's clarify the Death card. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, this person basically had you as slave labor. Look at that. Oh, there's two cards. Surprise, surprise. What's the other one? Ooh. Okay, so toil and labor reversed. The thankless hard work. Fuck you. I'm tired of slaving away. So this is slave mentality. They want you to do slave labor. Okay, then you also have adjudication reversed. So that's on the premise of making a decision. If this factor is satisfied, then you can proceed. So this feels like with toil and labor reversed and adjudication reversed, it's like I'm not signing up for slave labor. There's no question. I don't have to think about it. It's just not the right thing to do. It's not fair. And the thing is, they may not be talking to you right now. I don't have the icing card. So there's an initial break where there's no communication. It doesn't feel like there's any communication. Look at that. Feelings are changing. Okay. We've got these people, oh boy. We've got number 5 and 6. Mature woman and mature man. To clarify the death card. You make me feel old. You stress me out. I want to get another card on this. So that is a matching pair under the Scorpio sun. And the thing is, like I was saying with Scorpio sun and the full moon in Taurus that we had last weekend, it's lighting up the dark places. Look at that. There's one light. There's one light in the back of this, the main male's, or excuse me, the mature man's head. Okay, and the feminine, she's already purged. She's already ascended. You see her sitting there? She is the gracious host. She's sitting in wait. Taking care of herself. Yeah, it looks like the end of this particular relationship. Somebody wants too much control. High Priestess. Ooh. So for somebody, it's no longer a mystery. It will be revealed that the relationship is over. I'm not sure. Clarify the mature woman. Okay, what do we got? So for the mature woman, she's got 4 of hearts. So she's doing a lot of thinking, a lot of reevaluating. Obviously needing space at home, sanctuary. 4 of hearts is my... Am I being valued? So there's a huge recognition of not being valued by the divine male. Okay, both of you guys have aged. I get the feeling that you've been together for a while, and this person hasn't changed. There's some changing. We got one light lit up in the picture, but not both lights. So they're not quite there yet, and don't know if it will ever reach that. All you know is the situation that's current here has got to come to an end. Prince of Wands, Hangman, and 4 of Swords. Yeah, one person, and it feels sarcastic too. The mature man could have said, I need a break, or maybe you need a break. And I'm feeling the anger and the heat with this, the Prince of Wands. This can be anger, or it can be ambition. So somebody was already determined. This was in play. It looks like, since it's a divine feminine here that's getting away, and these cards came up under the divine male, it could be the male trying to call the shots. Oh, I need a break, or you need a break. Okay, we got Hangman and 4 Swords. They literally wanted it paused in time. So you guys are on a break right now until somebody can decide what to do or something moves forward. Which is great. You needed to take care of yourself for the longest time and get out from under this servant mentality that they placed you in. Somebody's... God, these males. What you guys learn as you grow up is that when you find a woman, she's going to replace your mommy. We're not trying to... Your partner's not trying to be your mom. Okay, this is different. This is a partner, not the mommy. Not the mama. Okay, we've got a lot of advice here. For one, you have to have crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with wavering faith. If you want this person back, if you want them to stop treating you like shit, then use your mind, use your thoughts, and manifest that shit. But at the same time, you always have to come from that place of integrity and love. Okay, peace, Archangel Chamuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Okay, so after you remove your anger, and I don't see, the only person who's got any anger or any tears here would be the mature man, the male. So this would be the divine male with the Prince of Wands angry. The divine feminine does not have an emotional card, so you may or may not have cried. You may have teared a little bit and went, nah, fuck that, I feel better, kind of deal. Or, you know, you did not break down. You did not lose your shit. You're just like, this is what's right. And you could have been wondering if it was right, okay? And I'm going to tell you that shortly after you wondered that, you most likely saw repeating numbers. Okay, a lot of people saw repeating numbers over the weekend in my friend circle. Okay, so what you're doing at home is you're nurturing. Archangel Gabriel, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. See, here's that child with the number 18, healing, nurturing, and I did say that earlier. Both activities are important for you right now. So, you must take care of yourself and not worry about the other person. Oh, nice. Okay, so because you are alone, because you are in your sanctuary, because you are in your own home, you're finding some kind of solace and some kind of peace. And the thing is, when you do that, you're closer to your inner divinity. Okay, so at this time, you could experience a boost in your gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon, we angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Okay, and then I'm going to read that one last. Okay, and two of the gifts that you may be coming across, which I've just got, clairvoyance and claircognizance. Now, guys, I have these, and, you know, a lot of Scorpios do have that talent naturally. So it may be boosted at this time, or it may become really clear when there's no extra static coming from your mate or your partner or whoever this was. Claircognizance, Archangel Uriel. Pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you. They are your unanswered prayers. Clairvoyance, Archangel Raziel. I am helping your spiritual sight to fully awaken so you can clearly see heavenly love. Because let's face it, some of us can't ascend to the next step when there's so much noise in the vicinity, right? If somebody's constantly trying to control you, if they're nitpicking, if they're needy and they have the need to talk so much that you can't think, you can't read, you can't enjoy doing anything you want to do, you can't sleep. If they're keeping you up, it's keeping you tired, it's throwing you off your game, and you're not healing because this is repetitive. They keep doing and they keep doing and they keep doing. So while you're at home, take care of yourself. Do what you love the best. And also, too, you gotta remember to get outside, to get outdoors. Archangel Jophiel, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect to nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. So at this point, it may have been a couple of days. After 2 or 3 days, you tend to relax more. And, you know, the shoulders drop, and you take deep breaths, and you breathe out, and you're like, okay, I'm home. And it was weird because at first you feel strange in your own home because you haven't been there. It's not familiar. So now there's this new place for you and you're loving it. Solace, peace, grounding. Da, 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 da. So this is okay, and this song has been in my head in the last year also. Big girls don't cry. And you know what? I did have a crying card, but it wasn't under the feminine. The feminine knows she's doing what's right. The male is crying because they don't have that energy to control or take from. Now they have to actually stand on their own 2 feet, which is what you're doing. But the thing is, you're not afraid. Even though you have nothing, You know, like the card says, only love is real. So at this point, you will know who your friends are, who the people are that will support you. They will rally to your aid and help you get done what you need, okay, in order to keep going. Then you can wake up every day, take a deep breath, and come from a place of gratitude rather than waking up every morning and being resentful of the indentured servitude that you were in a relationship. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Love you. Take care. See you tomorrow.